pop this into the bowl. Thank you so much for the host gaming with Nikki. Appreciate it ever so much. So, what we're going to do, give this a good dice, and then what we're going to do, we're going to get loads of flavours in this lamb burger for sure. We're going to get some salt, we're going to get some bit of spices in there as well. You know, you can add whatever flavours you want to this, as much as you want, guys. It's entirely up to you. We are going to add an egg to it. We're going to add a little bit of flour as well to help bind it. Yeah, you can add whatever you want. If you decide you want to have a, you know, have a really spicy burger with lots of chili in it, by all means, chop up a few chilies, get some cayenne pepper in there. You know, you can put whatever you want into this, as much as you want.
Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes I'm the real Shady, all you other Slim Shadys are just imitating, so won't the real Slim Shady please stand up, please stand up, please stand up.
Thank you so much, Pillow, for the giggles and the bits. Bates, thank you for the host. This is the only kind of knife collection you can show a girl and have it to be attractive. Oh, dear me. You can get all sorts of knives, whatever you fancy, but I do prefer using Sabatier knives for sure. They're pretty good. I have also got, what else? There's a German make called a Wusthof, which are quite good knives. You know, whatever you fancy, really. It's up to you. A bit of Worcestershire, you could put a bit of Worcestershire in there if you really wanted to. You know, it's entirely up to you what flavours you want going in there. I'm going to put a very small amount of cumin in there. Not too much though. Just a small amount. So we've got rosemary in there, we've got some garlic. Very small amount of cumin, not too much. We've got some lovely flavours in there. What else are we going to have? A bit of salt. So I use natural sea salt, guys. This is Malden sea salt. It's from the UK. It comes out, it's really fantastic. It's really natural salt, as you can see. It is absolutely amazing. It's really good. You can crush it up. It's all naturally made. It's not chemically made, and doesn't get any more natural than this, to be honest with you. So, yeah, it's fantastic salt to have. I love it. I swear by it, and that's the only salt I really use, to be honest with you. Alright, and we're out, Mr. Chef. It's time for me to cook my eggs and chicken nuggets and all homemade in my kitchen like a true Mexican chef. Awesome, my friend. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much for being here, Neuronoxus. It's been good having you here, my friend, and thank you so much for the bits and the giggles, for sure. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful morning, evening, whichever it may be for you, my friend. So, what we're going to do, we're going to mix this together. We're going to add an egg to it as well. I think I might stick this into a bigger bowl because otherwise we're going to have troubles mixing it. So let me just grab a bigger bowl out first, guys. So, going from one extreme to the next, it might be a bit too big, but it's fine. So, I'm going to crack open this egg. Let me get this in there as well.
Shadily la miel beta shadily ono shadily o sonio o realtor shadily ono.
Oh dear me, hilarious. Thank you so much for those bits, my friend. So what we're going to do, put a bit of flour in there, and we're going to mix it up. I mean, if you want to put more flavours in there, you can. I'm not going to overcomplicate it too much, because then you've got too much flavours going on, then you're going to have an overcomplicated burger. It's just going to taste a bit weird. So I've got a bit of wholemeal flour here just to use some of this. This is rye flour, so I just want to use a small amount. You don't want too much. We're going to get our hands in there. We're going to give this all a good mix up. So you might want to add a bit more flour just to help take the egg off it, but it should be fine. We'll see how it's looking once we've given it a good mix. So, but you don't want to add too much flour where it's going to become really doughy. If it gets too doughy, then you've gone a bit too far with the flour. I've just realised I've done no work today. I think the feeling's kind of mutual here, Muzzer. But I've actually got the smoothie done just about, for sure. So I'm gonna add a little bit of flour. Should deal, yeah, definitely. I think True Gamer is here, and the other mods are here, Muzzer. So you'll get your work done, my friend. It's not a problem at all. I think Josh is still here as well. So what we're gonna do, give this a good mix to help bind it together. So don't want to add too much dough, just enough to help bind it. So that's more than enough. So that's bound together now. So that's all good. If you put too much flour, how do you revert it? Yeah, if you put too much in, if you've got a bit more meat, chuck a bit more meat in. What else can you do? If you put too much flour, I suppose you could add a little bit more. If it's gone quite dry, I suppose put another egg in there. It's just about like bulking the mix up a little bit more. If you haven't got any more mix, then maybe put maybe crack an egg open to a bowl, and then pour maybe a bit like a quarter of it in there, and then give it a mix up and see how that looks, and then see if that kind of the consistency comes together a bit better. So whichever. Oh wow, there's lots of hype in chat. What's going on?
There once was a little nugget. It was killed because it could not chug it. It took a little dude and said, "Give me food, or I'll fuke up your bits." Lil bits, yo.
Isomat, have you just subscribed, dude? If you have to refresh the page, and a share button should come up, and you can type in a message if you want to type a message, or just press submit, and it'll push through the notifications. Dude, thank you so much for that sub. If you refresh the page, you will be able to push the notification through by pressing the share. It's a new thing by Streamlabs. It's a bit silly, I know, but it gives people the option to leave a comment when they sub, which is actually quite nice, but also a little bit awkward at the same time.
I'm about to bring a financial Boaz into your life.
Dude, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the brigade. Thank you so much for that sub.
But I didn't want you to stop talking, smile.
As long as you knew, that's fine. That's awesome, my friend. And thank you so much for the sub, ever so much. I don't mind if I ever get interrupted by subs or whichever it is, but thank you so much, my friend. Welcome to the brigade. Welcome to the kitchen. Don't forget your cheer seeds, my friend. You're going to need them. Dude, thank you so much for the support. It really means a lot to me. Ever so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, so much hype today. We are going to get the new tier subs as well. That's in the work in progress. I think it's already released on my account, but we've got no emotes as of yet. My artist is already still working on them, so they're going to be like a day or two. And I'm going to be releasing the benefits for being subbed in the top tiers. So you will gain benefits, and I think you'll be gaining... if people were after my recipes and wanted some recipes, I'll be releasing them for rewards for top tier subs. So I'll release in those details at a later date, so whichever. But as I said, when the emotes come, I will definitely bring out the details for it for sure. So what we're going to do, we're going to start binding these burgers together, which are a nice bind. I'm going to get a little bit of water because they're a little bit sticky. It's not too bad. I don't want it too bad. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them onto a non-stick tray. And I know most of these burgers are usually like seared off, or whichever it may be. We're gonna sear them off later on, I think, or we're gonna bake them. So what we're gonna do, make ourselves nice little burgers now. So I'm going to get some water so we can...
Bits and cats and bits and cats and bits and cats and bits and cats and bits and cats and
bits
and cats and bits and cats and bits and cats and bits and cats and bits and cats and bits.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a bowl of water. Or in a measuring jug, whichever. It's just basically, it'll stop it sticking and you can actually work with it a lot easier and a lot better. So, what I mean with that. So you can see it stops sticking to my hands, and they're actually bound together a lot better. So There we go. Awesome stuff. Oh wow, we're getting raided. Sand Experiment, thank you so much for that raid. How are you doing today? Oh my god, we're getting absolutely raided to hell. How are you doing, my friends? Welcome, Sand Experiments community. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for that raid, my friend. How are you doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Guys, can we get some defense in chat, some hype up? Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it ever so much. So what we're going to do, place these burgers on the tray, which are here. So there we go. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this to the side so you can actually see what I'm doing a little bit better. So a little bit more on there. So we're not going to make huge burgers, but we are going to make little mini ones as well. How is your day going today? How is your stream going? I hope it's been going well, Sand Experiment. Thank you so much for that raid. I hope you've had a lovely day so far today. It's been good to see you. Guys, can we get a shout out for Sand Experiment? Awesome. Thank you for that.